Out with Police Commissioner Mike Yamaki. We heard from him last night. We'll see what he thinks the way things are looking tonight. Linda.
Annie, we were going downtown here to see if the curfew was working, caught into a fire, and ran into Commissioner Yamaki, who himself is touring. Now, he was shot at. Tell us about that.
Well, we were up in Rampart Wilshire Division earlier this evening, and we were trying to warn some of the Korean grocers and the people there that they wanted to actually defend their own homes and their businesses, and we were warning them to stay inside and they barricade themselves in there for the night. And then shots were being fired right at dusk around, and we ran up, right, I believe it was right on 8th and Irola, and it was automatic fire coming all around. We had to jump out of the car and go underneath the car, and we stayed there for a couple of minutes, and then it was finally we were able to clear, and we were all able to get out of there. But all through the night up in that Rampart Wilshire district, those people they're going to have a tough time because there are a lot of shots fired all over.
So you have a bulletproof vest on today?
Yes, I took my vest out. The minute I heard automatic fire, I put my vest on, and but we've been taking some hits. We took some bricks on the car and stuff like that. And the unfortunate thing here is people are getting bolder here tonight.
Now, they're talking about, is the curfew working? We came over a freeway overpass. I saw the freeway was empty. Downtown streets here are empty. You said this damage, this looting here occurred this afternoon.
Well, the danger of this damage right here that we're concerned, and we have our officers here, is because this is a pawn shop and they got guns in there, and people will try to get the guns. Fortunately, no ammunition, but we're trying to get the owners, help the owners remove the guns there. But as far as the curfew is concerned, curfew, I was up in Hollywood about half an hour ago. We were ready at 7:30 or so to get ready for the sweeps. They started clearing the streets off right at the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, there's a big, major fire up there on Hollywood Boulevard. It's really burning, but the sweeps are starting. I think you can see less people on the streets. The unfortunate thing that we're finding out here is you can see people are shopping out here. I mean, this has nothing to do with Rodney King. These are criminals, and that's the plain, simple fact of it. They're going shopping. They're 3 or 4 in a car. You see them cruising. They're just looking for an opportunity right now.
So you're concerned about where they're sweeping the streets, but where are those people going?
Yes. I mean, we're sweeping in the areas that we can. The unfortunate thing, we don't have enough officers to cover the entire area. The one thing that I'm very upset about is when I was at the staging area earlier in the afternoon, we had a lot of officers sitting there because we didn't even have any damn cars to put these officers in, and we don't have enough to cover every area. As we've been driving through, we've been trying to talk with the merchants, let them know what they can do, be by a phone and protect themselves. But it's unfortunate because we know that we can't protect them.
And that's one thing you wanted to talk to me about, is where we do not have enough police officers.
Well, right here, citywide, as in this crisis situation, we can see that the city of LA, we do not have enough police officers here. All these people are working 12-hour shifts. Talk to the people up there right at Wilshire Division. People have been working already their 12-hour shift, and we're waiting for relief, and they're 2 hours past. We talked to some of them up over there that they were working South Bureau this morning. Now they're up in Hollywood, and they didn't even have cars. We didn't even have cars to transport these people. We didn't have enough black and whites. And for the city of LA, I'm sure the citizens are really upset because to find out that we don't have enough cars to fulfill these officers.
Oh, I know. We were at I-Magna, and they were looting. People are just coming out.
And there again, Linda, you can see that. It was a frustrating thing even for yourself to see people looting right in front of us. We have black and whites. There's nothing. The morale of these officers not being able to do their job, to do something, it's just a wonder that they're doing the job that they are. I mean, they're worried about the city, but you've seen it right there. Everyone's just going shopping in front of us.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah, I'd like to, I know Ann and Paul are dying to ask you a question. Ann, can you hear me?
Yes, Linda. As a matter of fact, I was just hollering your name.
Oh, good.
We have a question for you. We just got word that Boys Markets has announced they're closing all of their stores in the south central area of Los Angeles. And in fact, about 40 of the stores owned by their parent company, 40 out of 208 have either been closed down or have suffered severe damage, and we thought maybe the commissioner would react to that.
So 25% of their stores
closed.
Boys Market is shutting 25% of their stores.
And I think that's a good thought. Of what I've seen, I mean, I would have never imagined them hitting those markets, but again, it could be the economic hard times, because many of the people that I saw were not just gangbangers. They're women. I mean, they had their kids in their car.
They were getting diapers.
Yeah, they were getting everything. I mean, they were getting cooking utensils, everything else like that. And we just, I mean, it's just almost anarchy out here.
Now, Annie, are they closing their stores for good or closing them up for this because of this?
They're closing it up because of this. The Boys Markets are closing all of their stores, and that's outside of the fact that that they've got 40 of the 208 stores in their parent company, and that 40 would include Boys Markets, ABC Markets, Viva Markets. 40 of the stores in that parent company have been hit and hurt. So I guess the closure would be a protective closure in the other stores. Linda.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
All right, Linda, thank you, and thank you to the Commissioner. A couple of quick updates here. The death toll officially is now 18. We understand that Governor Pete Wilson is now en route to Los Angeles. He is flying into Los Angeles from Sacramento. I trust he is going into an airport other than LAX, because that's going to be real tough to get into tonight, perhaps Burbank, who knows. After telling the governor of Arizona, he talked to the governor of Arizona today, asking for additional help from National Guard units there, and said, quote, to the governor, "This situation in Los Angeles is out of control." That's what Pete Wilson told the governor of Arizona. He's asking for equipment from Arizona to bolster the California National Guard troops here in the Southland, and we understand up to 4,000 of those could be here or heading here.